I did mention to you the donor submission platform. So I'll go ahead and show you that now. This is a link that's available to donors who are interested in receiving a tax credit for donations they already gave to your organization. And so some organizations find this platform helpful in order to take some of the administrative burden off of your organization in submitting contributions. And this also helps for personal identifying information. Instead of changing hands, the donor can just submit it directly to DOLA. And so this is the form that they would need to fill out in order to request the tax certificate, or I'm sorry, in order to submit the contribution for HCTC. So this is just a Salesforce Access Agreement talking about why they're sharing the information and what it will be used for. These are some helpful documents on formatting and what information to include. And then they will need to look up your nonprofit. So this is something to note if you have a doing business as name that is not known within the community, so that they can find your nonprofit in this list. But they'll just search and select. And they'll also need to know the project that they contributed to and the name of that project. And then the next section is very similar to the nonprofit contribution form. They will submit their personal information. For the Social Security number, it is just the last 4 digits. They will need to do their first and last name. And their address. Again, email address is optional, but if they want to receive a tax credit certificate via email, they will need to provide that. Phone number is also optional, but it does help in identifying donors in some cases. Next is the contribution information to submit. So they would need to select either cash or in kind. Submitting the contribution amount, the date, and whether or not it was through an intermediary organization. So you may have a question. The donor doesn't even know what an intermediary organization is. They may not be, aware of why this question is here. So you can provide them some guidance, but ultimately you are double checking all of the information that they're submitting. And so, yes, it's important for the donor to submit the correct information, but it's even doubly important for you in reviewing everything to make sure you understand, was this gift through an intermediary or not? Did they actually give the donation on this date or not? Is this amount correct? So all of these details you want to double check before they are approved, and I'll show you that on the next demo phase of the demo. So the donor completes this page, they click next, and this is a summary of what they submitted. Then they hit submit, and then it goes into a queue for you as the nonprofit.